Hey everybody. So this is a time we came out, we did outreach here at the mall. This is Manny and I'm so sorry, Josh. And we just had a great time. We shared the gospel here in the mall. And so the way we shared it was we went up to people and we said, hey, can we just share the good news with you guys? Or have you heard the good news? Or can I share my story with you guys? Do you guys have time? These are kind of some of the ways we formulated the approach. And as soon as we ask that, and if we get a yes, then we say our story. We share our brief, short, and powerful story. Mine was about me growing up Muslim and Christian and got to teenage years and through life and drugs and hardcore alcohol, and my friend died, and then God spoke to me, and then I got to share that, and we got to ask people if they wanted to encounter the same God that encountered us. And so as soon as we would do that, people would give their life to Jesus, people recommitted, and it was so amazing. So I want these guys to tell you how it was for them.
Yeah, so one of the stories, just before we got done, there were two young guys that we had, Eli were partners, so Eli and I had shared my story with them, and they both ended up rededicating their life to Christ, and one even was baptized in the Holy Spirit just from sharing our testimonies and hearing the gospel. They were Christian at one point, but then just rededicated their life to Christ, so it was just awesome to see God use our stories to be able to bring people back to Him.
Yeah. Josh?
Yeah, it was awesome. I encourage y'all to come out and check this out. You gotta do it. Spreading the love of Jesus is so powerful, and your testimony is life-giving to save somebody's life. And one person that stood out was Gabriel. He's an artist, an illustrator. I was with Saja, and man, let me tell you, this dude was awesome. At first we weren't gonna go talk to him, but he came over to us and said, hey man, I see so much light over you. And they just started the conversation, and he was going through a rough time, and we just spread encouragement and the joy of the Lord over him and told him our testimonies. And I felt led to buy one of his art. And he's like, you're the first person that bought something for me today. And so yeah, man, y'all should check this out, man. Jesus is definitely with you wherever you go, and spread the joy and love wherever you go. You gotta come here and do it.
Love it. Come on, that's awesome. I just want to encourage you guys that the gospel is so easy to share.
Yeah.
If you know Jesus and you've encountered Jesus in your life, then you have a testimony. And it says in the Bible that the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. And it's prophesying to each person who hears it that that's for them too. That Jesus wants to do the same thing for them. And it also says that we've overcome by the blood of the Lamb, the word of our testimony, and not loving our life unto death. And so I want to encourage you guys, this week I challenge you guys, wherever you go, at least one person, share your testimony, share your story, and use it to share the gospel and what Jesus did in your life. By saying, hey, excuse me, can I share the good news with you?
Yeah.
Or hey, excuse me, do you have time? I just feel like I'm supposed to share my story with you. And many times you'll get a no, and that's okay. Bless them and keep moving. But many times people today, they rejected us, but a lot of people said, yes, we want to hear. Yes, what's the good news? Yes, what's your story? Tell us. And they took the time, and then when they heard it, they got impacted by it. Because each person's testimony is powerful. Even though I didn't grow up with religion, Manny did. And Manny's testimony is different than mine, but they're equally as powerful. And Josh's testimony is totally different, but it's just as powerful. So I don't care whether you grew up Christian, whether you grew up, whatever you grew up, that your testimony, how you encountered Jesus, is so powerful, and it's ready for somebody else to encounter Jesus. So this week I challenge you, do that every day, once a day, at least, with somebody, some new person, a stranger. Ask them if they know, if they want to know the good news or want to know your story. Okay? Bless you guys. I encourage you, keep watching this channel, subscribe, watch more of these videos, and we're going to have more teaching about how to train, how to evangelize, how to share your faith. And yeah, okay. Bless you guys.
See ya.